Okay, we're back. I'm 17 and 18 now. I'd like to say that the bad luck we had last week kind of subsided, but I started out by losing my first three by drawing 16 power in a row between two matches and never hitting non-power, and then getting a two-hander without ever drawing a third power. So, I've managed to recover though. It meant that I went 12-17, and I've actually managed to win 6 in a row now. So we've kind of recovered. Hopefully, we've snapped this losing streak. This hand is interesting.
Silent.
Getting a sigil there was very useful. Just need another shadow, and actually, this hand is excellent. Although, eventually I guess that I'd need a primal, because I do have the
we forge what we need.
feeding time. So our mana's not quite set up yet, but looks decent enough. Not crazy, but not bad.
Aim.
I'm sure I'll be able to hit a power fairly soon. If I don't, then I can use Trigger Man with Crackshot, although it might be dying, considering our opponent is reading it very, very carefully. Pretty good chance when your opponent reads something that long, they're about to kill it. Or at least they have the means to. What do we have? Woo, Copper Hall Cudgel. Youch, that's a good one. We have one too. That's a strong card. Alright, I'm gonna get the Trigger Man down. We're taking a bunch of damage, but we've got to try and get things onto the board so I can pull ahead if we get our power. Because right now we're squeezed on power really badly. Leaving things back just to get Soaring Guard just kind of exacerbates that issue.
Don't even think about it.
That's not good for us. Oh, and no more power still. Okay, I'll play that, and I guess we play Soaring Guard. I don't really want to throw the 1-3 away yet. I can buy back the Soaring Guard with the Scavenger here. Woof. I gotta imagine you just put another weapon on it. Attack for 5 with it. And then you have a 2-2 out of it. That seems really, really good for our opponent. They don't even have to pay... They don't have to play any cards to get exceptional value. Attacking with the Rakano Sheriff. I'm going to take the risk. We're so far behind. It sucks, but... if they don't have anything, it's our one way to pull ahead. And if they do, well, we were dead anyways. Like, we're so stuck. So stuck. Our opponent has some amazing cards in play already, and we just can't play anything because we don't have any power.
Judgment.
So, unfortunate that it happened that way, but I think that we need to take the risk. Opponent thinking very hard about whether or not to pass us the turn again, so that they can kill us. Oh, there we go. Alright. Yeah, like, we just can't play anything. So that was a good... it's an unfortunate game, but... I think that we made the right decision to try and do that. We had to get something going. Not drawing any more power there was pretty backbreaking. This is another very medium hand for sure. I think that I throw it back. We need every win, literally, to pull out of this and actually end up with a winning record. So we gotta barrel down here. Hopefully get a good draw. This is decent. I hesitate to say anything because I had this hand a few times and drew 8 power with it, so I don't want to jinx myself. This hand looks good. I said jinxing myself.
Silently.
Unseen Agent is a good draw, something I can curve into. Not amazing. We are facing down a lot of pressure here from our opponent being first.
This'll do the trick.
Yeah, they're on a roll for sure. This is a really good start. Not attacking with the 2-1. I'm very surprised by that. I think that if I was the opponent, I would probably have snap traded a Copper Hull Porter for either of these creatures.
Take your positions, Valkyrie.
Alright, we are racing. This could work. And we drew some decent cards, so we've actually got our late game. It's not great late game still, but we got something. Ooh, Karmic Guardian is sick. It's a really hard card for us to beat. I really like Cat Burglar. Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a lot of relics in this that are actually pretty good. And I want to get them before they can play it. So that was pretty sweet. Still in a bit of trouble. I might trade this 2-1 for their 1-1, honestly. Just because they are going to get fairly close to ultimate. Yeah, they're not even attacking now. Although they might block. No. Oh, right. Yeah. Endurance. Of course. That's why Karmic Guardian's good. Alright, just attack for 2. Both losing a life a turn. I'm gonna...
Thanks for the help, friend.
Get our Trigger Man down.
The throne awaits.
Something like Bloodletter would be really nice. We have some good weapons. We just need to find them. I have a lot of good weapons, actually. I think I like the Direwood instead of the Peacekeeper, because Peacekeeper, I want to be able to use a power right away if I can for it. Ugh. Well, we have a lot of removal in this deck. I have Entrapment, I have Slay, I have Feeding Time. They're all very, very live draws. We've just got to, you know, actually do that. Draw a card. That has been relatively hard for us, but it's possible.
Stand down.
We still have 4 turns, basically, and we can still chump block in there if we have to.
Safe travels, friend.
They're getting really close to ultimating the 1-1 too, though. It's a pretty big problem. Oh, wow, Rakano Sheriff. And Stranger is far from what we need.
I wanted a
Pity would weaken us.
Alright. No, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. That is a nice Karmic Guardian going on. Well, actually, I do know how we could get out of it, by drawing any of our removal. We have a bunch. Getting one of them would be real good. Nope, not that. That's not removal. Attack, pass.
Rest here, traveler.
And chump block. I'm not sure why they didn't attack with both. No real reason not to. Yeah, especially if you do that.
That's cute.
Okay, stun that, and unfortunately we are dead again. Too bad. So the best we can hope for is a 2020. Well, this hand looks a lot better than any of the other ones we've had. It actually has 2 removal spells. It's got a decent curve. Low on power. Just need to draw well. I think this deck really has all the pieces that it needs to get there. We just kind of need to get there. We need to get the little pieces in place.
Now this
But
I can
that's
work
what
with.
Sealed and any of these card games is all about. There's definitely an element of luck to it. And like, this hand is great. We've got a nice start here. I'm just going to play the
Take
Tandem
your positions,
Watchwing.
Valkyrie.
These leave us a little more flexibility to play other things next turn, I think. Like, I can draw another 3-drop and play this,
Taste
or a 2-drop and play this,
everlasting.
or a 4-drop and play Shielded Short Barrel. Do I want to do that? I kind of want to do that. I Kind of want to do it here so I can keep getting Warcry triggers. I think I'm going to. Our opponent is on some spice, too. That is a lot of colors. And a Waystone, so I'm gonna guess that they're more into fire than we've seen. And there's no real downside to play the Waystone, I suppose. Oh, nice. Alright, fair enough. That is going to make slaying it a bit of a problem, which is what I was thinking I would do. The Paladin's kind of nice. I'm still going to attack here because I can play Paladin and Oathkeeper, and I think that I'm going to try and double block with that if possible. Considering that it's now got Aegis, I really don't want to have to use my 2 premium removal spells on it. Might have to, but I'd really prefer not to. I have no idea what our opponent can have either, because they're in so many colors. Really, really nice to have this many colors this early. They've got good fixing, Combrei Banner and Crest of Chaos.
Unburden yourself.
Yeah, I do not want Karmic Guardian running around. I'm just gonna pick it off now before it gets a shielded short barrel or something. Actually, if I do this, it becomes a 5. Let's just do that. Smash the opponent.
Weaken us.
Yeah, we're in good shape here. They could have removal for the 4/4, and then it would be an issue. That's not great for us, but honestly I can just start attacking with the Tandem Watchwing, force them to trade it off, and then buy it back with the Scavenger. So that's not the worst. Unless they have Killer. Killer would be pretty bad. With them thinking on it this long, I wouldn't think they do. I'd be very surprised. Well, they've got removal of some kind, I think. They're reading everything very carefully. Wanted poster. Oh, wow. That's a card to run. Thing is that I am going to attack with it. I think I have to let them draw 2 cards. Do I play Crackshot Fugitive, or do I hold up Entrapment? I kind of want to hold up Entrapment because honestly, I feel like they have some way to give this Blister Sting Wasp killer because they didn't attack with it. Like, didn't block with it, sorry. Maybe I'm crazy, but it feels like it. They have their own entrapment? Sure.
Ready. Aim.
Fine. I'm gonna leave the defenses down for a minute. Flood the board a bit. Oh, I wish we could just kill this 4/5. Lifesteal's pretty good. It's attack for 5. I'm willing to trade that for anything too. Nice. So I can just buy back the Tandem Watchwing. And it now also has Warcry. Fishing Dino.
Slice and dice.
Sure. For each of your other units wielding a weapon, so it would become a 6/6. I could attack with that. not unreasonable.
Take your
Okay,
positions,
watch wing,
Valkyrie.
kill the 4-2, and then pass. Do not need another sigil. Another Dinoc, but it's only a 3-3. I feel really good about killing the Hissing Spiketail now. And scoop! Yes! Alright. The dream's alive. The dream of going 50-50 on our wins and losses. Let's go! Whew. These hands are so good, I think I'm gonna draw a new one. Oh. Well, I mean, I don't have a lot of primal sigils. This'll happen sometimes. If we draw any power, especially a shadow, this hand is actually excellent. Shadow and a justice would be perfect. But, whew, these hands have been good. I can't say much. I mean, we're just kind of having one of them times.
This'll do the trick.
Well,
Ready.
I still have one more turn to draw power before it becomes bad. If I miss again, well, the game's probably over, especially since our opponent seems like, yeah, they've got a really good draw. Well, that is easily the worst card we could see. I don't know if I have any other double shadow. I don't think so. That's top of the list for worst cards to see. Yeah, okay. Well, it was a good try, I guess.
Halt!
We can Enforcer silence that. Means unless they have a power, they can't play their second Twin Brood Sauropod. Oh no, they've got it, okay. Ouch. I'll double block here. It seems like they have a trick. Nope. That's good. That's good. It means that we can tandem watchwing and double block again. I mean, this is what we're trying. Whoa, woof.
Take your positions, Valkyrie.
We'll do what we can to try and cling on here and pull out a win. We're way behind. We're probably on like a 1%er or something because of how bad this draw was, but I mean, it's possible to pull out of it. I get a shadow, feeding time something. We'll see if we can outplay our opponent. Because we're certainly not outdrawing them. Oh, okay, well, we're just dead. Well, it was a nice try.
Now it's my turn.
Well, I have only 2 primal sigils in the deck. Don't think I want to keep that. Having them both in hand seems unfortunate. This hand's a lot better. Let's win this out, get 1921, and do what we can to crack into the top 2,000 if possible. This was a very medium last 2 weeks. It's too bad. We had a really good deck here, I think. It's just
Now this I can
sometimes you don't always run as hot as you'd like. And this hand, though, is exceptionally hot.
Why, hello, darling.
Thank goodness I didn't have any relics. I could just put a cudgel on it. Rather
Take your
just tandem
positions,
watchwing.
Valkyrie.
Pass. They can't really attack in then because we get a little bit of Warcry here. They might worry about that. Oh, nice. Ooh. Well, well, well. I need a way to kill that then.
The throne awaits. Spears.
Now this
I
I
have
can
some
work
ways to do it. I could technically put a Copper Hall Cudgel on something and start trying to smash through. That's my less preferred method. I'll do it on the Tandem Watchwing next turn.
Take it, it's yours.
Oh, good lord. Okay, never mind. We can't actually do that. So... new plan. New plans. Taking some plans. I think that we can cudgel onto this and try and get through. Humble Instructor is deep. This card is insanely powerful, but takes a lot of work to make happen. It's very, very scary if they have the cards to actually turn it on. I mean, looks like they do. I'd love to draw one of our removal spells. Slay? Heck, even Alchemical Blast, maybe?
Why, hello,
Okay. Well. Oh, that's very good. I'm pretty happy we hit that.
Pity would weaken us.
I mean, we're still facing down a pretty incredible board. Our opponent's deck is sweet. They went really deep for this. I've got to wonder how often it works, but man, it's so cool. And we get to Copper Hall Cudgel onto the Trigger Man. Yeah, we have a chance here for sure. They don't have great attacks in anyways. Plague really saved us. Opponent has an Extract, maybe? Kill one of the Scavengers? They can trade with that, but yeah, unlikely they'll want to because they have to lose one of them. Ah, they did have a Slay. They were just trying to hold it, which is smart. It shows you that you've got to be very careful with where your removal is pointed in this. You don't get a lot of it, so if you're not picking where your removal goes, you could have just popped off a Scavenger and done almost nothing. Whereas this was incredibly important, otherwise we were going to be able to attack every turn for a long time. Valkyrie Cadet. I'm assuming that that was a choice here because of having the Humble Instructor. Nice. Get a little bit of an attack in here. Now every time that we draw power, we get that. Now, they've got a lot of weapons. Huh.
Watch and learn.
Lyda. Ooh. I want to silence. I'm worried about the Lyda. I really need to silence this though. So let's do that. Attack. If they ever kill this, I get to buy it back.
Make each bullet count.
Wow, they have a lot of stuff with multiple skills, like a ton of things. The deck is really cool. Looks really good too, honestly. That being said, I do think we can win this. I mean, I think we are winning this. I don't want to play Tranquil Scholar yet. That I would certainly prefer not to do. I love that they're stuck having to kill Valkyrie Enforcer while we have two Scavengers in play. Oh no, they hit an Unseen! Gross!
I have the target.
Oh, Lyda gets in now. Just kill a Scavenger? Yeah, like that. I mean, this is the problem for them, though. I mean, if they kill a Valkyrie Enforcer, you just get it back. If they do that, I mean... Sure, I still have the other one? We have to kill the Alchemist and hope they don't get it back right away. Silence. Oh, silence. Stun that. Attack with the team? Is that lethal? I think it's lethal. We've got 7 in the air, right? Yeah. They did attack way too greedily there. Whew! That was a sweet deck. Our opponent's deck looked really cool. They've got a lot of ways to get skills and a lot of skills on their units. In any case, yay! We won! We finished it out with a nice one at least. That was a good game too. Our opponent had a really cool hand. I think they were doing some fun stuff, and I think we managed to pull it out anyways, which is nice. Having both of those scavengers early is really sick, especially the Enforcer. That was such a great open for us this week. It's too bad. I think that was that the only game that I saw it? It might have been. I think so. I played a few outside of this video, and I think that, don't think I saw it any of those times either. And I'm pretty sure we didn't see it before that. In any case, I do really appreciate everybody stopping by. It was an absolute blast. Thank you so much for coming by and for following and subbing and everything else that you do to help support the channel. It's very, very nice to be able to do this all the time. And in that vein, you can always check out my Patreon and like the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, like I've already said. And it would really, really help me out. I appreciate it a lot. I know that everybody says it, but we kind of have to. It's literally our jobs. And that's really cool. So I appreciate all the support. I will see you next time for a new Sealed.